Fort Smith police and a host of other agencies responded today to reports of an armed man at Mercy Hospital of Fort Smith. Thanks for joining us. I'm Darren Bob. Alexandra is on assignment tonight. Police say they have caught the suspect. 5 News reporter Kayla Davis is at the hospital right now with details on that arrest. Kayla?
Fort Smith police tell me the suspect, 34-year-old John West, was arrested today and is facing 3 felony counts after causing a lockdown at Mercy Hospital for a potential shooter. Now he's being held at the Sebastian County Detention Center with no bond. According to police, West was found in one of the nursing education classrooms, hiding in a small box with the physician's laptop and tablet. They also say the black pistol that triggered the lockdown was actually a painted toy water gun. Mercy tells us West was a former patient and was banned from the hospital last week. Officials have not said why he is no longer welcome on the property. Hospital staff called 911 when he was sighted again this morning. Fort Smith PD spokesperson Eric Mitchell says West pointed his gun at security when he walked in this morning, leading to the lockdown. Now, Mercy Fort Smith Chief Operating Officer Jason Demke says hospital officials set up an active command center to coordinate their response this morning.
We had communication to each of the different floors. We set that up as quickly as we possibly could to keep tabs. And our first priority when the Joint Command Center came together was to help identify when we can systematically turn over patient care units to get patient care back to resuming as normal as possible.
They say patient care has since been resumed, but they're still working through checking in with all of those patients that were inside of the hospital during the lockdown. They say no negative impacts have been recorded at this time. Live in Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Kayla Davis, 5 News.
All right, Kayla, thanks. And while the hospital was on lockdown, dozens of people gathered outside watching what was going on. We spoke with one med student who said she had just come out of a patient room and heard from other co-workers the hospital was on lockdown. In that moment, she says she felt anxious, not knowing any details about what was happening.
So me and a few other of the nurses and medical assistants went into an exam room together and kind of turned off the lights, put the exam bed in front of the door, and just sat in silence waiting for the okay that it was safe to leave.
Mercy Fort Smith Chief Operating Officer Jason Demke says they are still gathering details about what happened while the hospital was on lockdown. So far, he says there have not been any negative impacts as we reported for any of the employees. Coming up at 6, we're going to hear from some of those people who watched the whole ordeal take place.